Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is really true, is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, man. And welcome to the Jerry Petito Show on Hamilton Radio. I've got an incredible guest, a very, very good friend of mine. I am so honored to have him back. Ladies and gents, the one and only Michael D'Amore. Woo!
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good,
I
sweetheart. How are
can't
you?
act like we haven't spoken recently. You know, it doesn't work.
No, we can't. Michael, this is very important to me. I have to give a shout out to someone in particular here, a retired police officer in my town, like family to me, Brian Bucky Buccafuso. He's in chat. He's listening to the show, and I want to say, you got this, Bucky. He's running for Mercer County Sheriff, and he'll know by tomorrow. You got this, Bucky. All right? Bucky for Sheriff, everybody. All right. So having said that, how you doing?
I'm
And
good.
look, I even did my hair for you.
So did I.
Okay, usually my guests see me in a hat. I did my hair for you, man.
Look, it's just a testament. It's right here. You know,
So
every
what's
time
happening?
you and I do one of these, I always have to say and mention to people that you and I are friends and we talk and we know each other.
Yes.
A lot of times you and I tend to go off on tangents and leave everybody going, what are they talking about?
Everybody loves that about our shows, though. Everybody loves that.
So
Yes.
talk to me. What you listen? You are like tearing it up. I mean, I can't open my Facebook page without seeing a promo of something you got going on, or someone you're interviewing, or somewhere you're at. I saw you just did.
Bob Kulick,
Well,
Kenny
Bob's-
Jeremiah, and Kenny Jeremiah. Yeah.
I mean, I did I see correctly? You got Larry coming back on.
Larry, we're doing Larry's Christmas album.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Yes. So, do you know who Pepper Paul is?
I do. Why do I know that name?
He's a radio personality. He's incredible, and he's an Elvis nut. So guess what? He's coming on also in December, and we're going to be doing an Elvis Christmas show.
Oh, you're in all your glory.
Oh, come on.
God.
Yeah, all Elvis music, baby.
Oh my goodness. No, I saw Larry and God, Larry's just fantastic. He's so much fun.
Don't forget it. I love Larry.
And I saw you had Bobby Brooks Wilson on, and I mean every time I turn around, you got somebody. You are tearing it up. You really are.
Listen, God is so good, Michael, man. I can't even imagine that this is all happening, and I'm meeting all these incredible people. So, listen.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah, it's because you're a nut. We know
I
this.
am
We've talked about
crazy. So, I've crashed dressing rooms and went, hello, boys. Okay.
I was there.
Okay. So there you have it. You were there.
Billy Winfield's lap at one of those shows.
Oh my God, I love him. I still think about that. Thank you for that one. I see videos of him and I'm like, I still get tears in my eyes that I hugged him. It was because of you.
Oh no, come on.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, not many people can turn around and hang out with a couple of members of the Duprees and look at Tommy Patillo and say, hey, would you mind taking a picture?
That was the best. I still tell that story. And he laughed, and he was a true champ because listen, I said, hey, take these photos of us. And then somebody's like, well, don't you want his? He's telling me. I'm like, oh my God. He laughed. It was great.
Step one, open mouth. Step two, insert.
Yes.
Got it.
So
So what's going on with you? How is it up north? I heard it got really, really cold up there.
listen, it's freezing. It's rainy. It's horrible. Okay, and
It's
then I
crazy.
talked to my friends in Florida, and this is what some of them have actually said to me. Oh, it's chilly here, Jar. I'm like, please shush.
Freezing. It's 77 degrees right now. Okay.
So let's
7.
talk about you, because there's so much going on, and I'm so happy that you're involved in what's, the cruise. Talk to us. Tell us what's happening with Michael Diamore, first of all.
Well, I woke up this morning.
Okay.
No, no expectations, no disappointments. I try to keep it simple. Listen, it's a strange world for everybody this year. I'm
Yeah.
happy to be working. I'm happy to have some things going on. There was a point not long ago where we weren't sure what was going to happen, but I'm trying to stay busy and trying to stay positive. We do have the cruises slated to go. We added and I know that the first one going out is January 16th, as in, yeah, soon.
Okay.
We're not sure what's going to happen with this. We've been green lighted. We're green lighted. We're going. Unless something causes that to be postponed, and then we'll shift it over. But because of people were not sure how comfortable they were, we just added December 4th, 2021. So
Okay.
it's 14 months out for people to be a little more comfortable.
Okay.
That's all on my website that they can call with questions and all that fun thing.
Okay.
So I mean, there's things going on. There's dinner shows going on. There's sock hops going on. The cruises are going on. My travel schedule is non-existent. Um, don't think I'm ignoring you. I truly, yeah, I
We're
can
not
see.
ignoring anyone. Angel and Steve are in the house, owners of Remember Them Radio. I mean, we've got them all, guys. We've got them all. So, we have a problem. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I want to make sure we're back. Okay, so now, do me a favor while everyone is listening. You know what I'm going to ask of you. Tina, he will sing a song for you, but the first one, he's got to sing to me, because this is why, and you're going to love it when you hear it. Come on, baby.
Itsy Bitsy Spider?
No, you know. You know.
Jerry, baby. That one?
Yep.
Jerry, can you come out tonight?
Heck yeah, baby.
Did you want more?
I want a little more. Come on.
Jerry, baby. Jerry, can you come out tonight?
You know, every time I hear you sing, I'm blown away.
Oh,
It's like the first time I heard your voice. Michael, you know how I feel about you.
thank you. Don't talk about the first time. I still haven't recovered from the first time.
Everybody, me and his wife are friends. We love each other, just so you know.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's the least of our concerns. It's the therapy since I've met this woman. For
That's
those
right.
who haven't met her yet, And I'm sure there's several people that are going to pop up in here and go, I know what you're talking about.
Oh man. Yes,
How many
Al
days
Simone.
now?
Yes, he hits those notes. Kojak is in the house. Kenny Kojak.
Ken
Yes.
Kojak. Al,
Ken
how are
Kojak.
you?
Yep, they're all here. Kenny Kojak, he's a DJ on Remember Them Radio, but his show, I think, is still going to be this week, Friday, 3 p.m., but then it might get changed. So everybody check him out. Debbie Monforto is in the house. Rocky's wife, baby. Hey.
Where's the big guy? Is he with you? If he's with you, you gotta tell him I said hello. It's been a long time. I haven't been in New Jersey or New York since 2019, for God's sake.
Tina wants you to sing a little bit more of that song for Jerry. I'm just saying what she's saying, and we love Tina. So go ahead. It's for Tina.
Tina, is there anything else you want to hear besides Jerry's name? I wake up in a cold sweat at 3 a.m. going, Jerry.
All right, come on. Two more lines. Come on.
Jerry, baby. Jerry, can you come out tonight?
How do you do that?
I don't
All right,
know.
forget it. I listen to you and I'm just like,
Listen,
oh my
I love
goodness.
what I do. I love being an entertainer. It's that's my privilege. And as soon as the world returns to a little bit more normal, I can't wait to, it's strange because, and I think everybody's reevaluated certain things this year with everything that's going on.
You're right.
2019 was so much travel. And when you're in the thick of it, it's constant, like, oh, another trip to the airport and another flight. Even though I love what I do, the traveling beats me.
Yeah.
And then 2020 came and didn't know what was going to happen. And then I was home, and the cool part is I was home with the baby, and I got to hang out with the baby all year, and that was so much fun. But by June, I'm saying, I think it's time to get on a plane. And by July, my wife was saying, could you please get on a plane?
Yes, I knew that was coming.
Please get on a plane. If my wife could book me on a tour of the New York septic systems, she would, to get me out of the house right now. So yeah, it's been really, it's been a strange year, but I got to hang out with the baby, and I have to say, I'm still performing, don't get me wrong, but I miss seeing the guys, and I miss seeing the other acts, and it's you do get a little used to doing that on a regular basis, and then all of a sudden it's not there.
Right.
So we're all kind of figuring it out, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. So far, everybody's happy and healthy. Tony, unfortunately, I have to put something in the show.
Okay.
Tony Sergi of the Capris is the drummer for, I don't know, 36, 37 years. I could be wrong. It could be more. He recently has gotten himself down to 210 pounds. God bless his heart.
Yay. I love him.
He is a stick. And I'm so pissed at him because there used to be 2 fat guys in the group, and now there's only 1.
Listen, wait, hold that note real quick because I don't want to forget. Listen to me. We have Jerry Lewis in the house. Al Capone, okay, baby? They're all here for you. Yes, baby. So Tony, so now you're pissed because he's the skinny guy?
No, he's skinny. So I swear to God, I'm putting in the show. I'm going to make him stand up behind the drums, and I'm going to tell the audience there used to be 2 fat guys in this group, and that one left me hanging. This one left. It's me.
Listen, Tony's my guy, okay? Because listen, the last concert we were all at, okay, Chubby Checker. I said, Michael, get me backstage. I can't, Jerry. I can't. I'll get in trouble with this one. I go, Tony, yo, you know a guy? He goes, let's go.
Where was that? The State Theater?
I think it was, yes. So now, all right.
There's another show coming up with Chubby, by the way.
When is that?
Can't tell you.
Okay, because you can't.
Can't tell you. It's slated, I believe, for March. The big issue right now, of course, is just not knowing.
Okay.
what's going to happen and what's not.
I know.
As soon as we get thumbs up on all of these things, it'll go out publicly. We'll let everybody know. I mean, we're foaming at the mouth. We can't wait to get back to it.
Yeah. So everyone, Michael D'Amore, tell them about the Capris. Tell them about you being the lead singer now. Tell them all that, because a lot of people haven't seen you yet.
Well, I'll preface it by saying I'm the current lead singer. I'm not the original lead.
No, well, obviously.
Well, you know what? I get that question a lot. I'll have people come up to me and get close to me and look at me and go, "How old are you?" And I'm not the original lead. I actually wasn't even born yet. But unfortunately, Nick Santa Maria passed in 2010.
Yeah.
And then Wayne Smith, who I also knew and was friends with and played the same circuit in Jersey, he became the lead singer, and unfortunately he passed, and that's how I wound up singing with the group, never knowing in a million years. I mean, I was always a fan of the group, and I knew Nick, and never thought, I would ever sing with them. But I'm very proud to say I am, and in a normal world, we work a lot. By comparison, we're busy, and busy in the doo-wop world is not crazy. It's enough. So I get to work with them, and I get to do the one-man show, and I get to play great places with them and hang out and laugh and have fun.
With Frank.
Oh, Frankie's a nut.
He's a nut. I love him.
Frankie can't wait. And I tell this story all the time. We were playing, oh, sweet Jesus, where were we? We were in Hershey Park. We were doing the Bowser Rock and Roll show. And we were doing 2 shows. Was it Hershey Park? Had to be Hershey Park. And between the 2 shows, Frankie disappears. He's nowhere to be found. My wife disappears. She's nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
They're riding roller coasters in the park between the 2 shows. And I'm like, why would you take him on a roller coaster? We got another show to do. They had so much fun. He's a nut. He's a nut. I love him. He's crazy, but I love him.
Frank Reyna, he was one of the originals. I'm letting people out there know this, who I actually got to meet and hug because of Michael D'Amore. And these are the things I'll never forget. But I'll tell you a cute, funny story that I remember about him. We were all at one of your shows, and it was pre-show, and we're all hanging out, watching you guys rehearse and the whole bit. And he goes to walk off the stage. It's like 4 steps, guys. And he trips off the top one and just jumps off and then goes, da-da. Okay, tell everyone how old Frank Reyna is, because he's okay with that.
Frankie's 81 years old.
Okay. 81, jumped off of it and went,
ta-da.
Ta-da.
At the time, he was a little bit younger, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, big deal.
Frankie's on every recording. He's an original member. The original hit Moon Out Tonight, which most people know was 61, was actually recorded in 58.
So, okay, wait, I want to say something real quick. So it was recorded in 58. It came out in 60. When?
It came out in 58, didn't become a hit till 61.
Okay, I was born in 61, and that I grew up with that as one of my favorite songs. And I was born. Isn't that crazy?
You could have been conceived to it, for God's sake.
Okay, you never know. Sing one line of that. Sing one line of that for everyone, or the 2 lines. That's it.
There's a tonight. Let's go strolling. There's a that one.
That one.
It's a great song.
Oh my goodness, amazing.
I've loved that forever. It's again, it's really cool for me to be able to be with them and do these things, and I'm having a good time. I am, and they're a good bunch of guys. No fuss, no muss. And we get to go out and we get paid for that. There's an old Bobby Darin tune that I used to close my shows with called "The Curtain Falls," and that's the lyric in the tune. And to believe I get paid for this.
Imagine.
It's so cool. So as soon as the world returns to normal and I get to start doing a little bit more of this, which I can't wait for. I promise I won't complain about the planes for at least 6 months.
That's right. Chad Johnson is watching, and you remember Chad, the foot dancer that danced with us?
Yes.
He's in the house. Yes. Amazing young man. He's one of my favorite people. Yes. Hey, Chad. Yes. So.
And every time Ken Kojak's in here, hey, Kenny, how are you, buddy?
Yep. Ken Kojak's in here, baby.
I'm trying to see this. Actually, I can actually increase the font here. Let me see if I can do this.
And you're melting Tina Brewer's heart. You're melting it, Michael.
Tina,
Oh.
make me blush. Don't make me blush.
Oh. Everyone, we're not ignoring you. There's so many people chatting right now, and we love it. We love it, okay? But I promise once the show's over, I'll message everyone. And Jane Fox is announced. Thank you so much, guys. Robert.
I see Michael Zaman just popped in. So listen, everybody, if you're having a good time right now, click the share button. Go ahead and share the feed. Get it out there. Let's get some other people in here, and we'll banter and we'll talk. Do we have to be off the air at any given time? Should I bring a sleeping bag or what?
We have until, I think, 6 o'clock. So we have time.
Oh, we have time. Everybody,
plenty of time.
Get a drink, share it, get a drink, a bag of chips, sit on the couch.
All right, baby. Carol Williams from Florida. Hi, sweetheart. Everybody's here. Come on, baby.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Angel and Steve are here, and they're making fun of Kojak. Kenny Kujaka Shaka Laka.
First drink of the day. I can't.
Okay.
Listen, I just have to tell you that there's a window to my left that has blinds in it. So please, what kind of disease does he have? That's unsetting.
Long Island City, guys, is in the house where I grew up. Frankie Amadeo, my cousin Rhonda. Long Island City is in the house. New York. Yes. So,
Jerry,
so Michael.
Maybe it's time you sing for me.
Listen, if I could sing, honey, I would be taking over. Okay? Because, listen, honey, I can't sing. Okay? I wish I could. Well, listen, I can't be great at everything. I can't be great.
You're fine the way you are.
Right? I can't be great at everything, Michael.
No.
So, Michael, let's talk about the cruises.
Okay.
And your wife is now doing the travel agency of it?
So my wife became an Expedia travel consultant when we had set all of this up. So, she'll answer all your questions. And let's start by saying the website is michaeldiamore.com. So if you go to the website, everything's there. The schedule's there, the shows are there, the cruises are there, all the contact info, ticket links, all that fun stuff. So go there. Second thing, which is the most important thing of anything I'm ever going to say, is join the mailing list. When you get to the website, there's a pop-up, first name, email address. So this way I can let you know what's going on, especially this year with things that are being canceled last minute, things that are being added last minute. I shoot out a blast. This is what's going on, so people know. So get on the mailing list. But yes, my wife is an Expedia travel consultant now, so she books everything, not just my stuff, but she's able to book the cruises. So I don't listen. If you want to go kayaking in the Congo, give her a call. She'll be happy to help you. I won't be singing there, but she'd be happy to help you get there if that's where you want to be.
That's great.
But she's handling that now, and like I said, the one in December, we're getting a ton of interest for because it's far enough off, and everybody knows that we'll be living in a different realm at that point. The one this January, people are still buying cabins. God bless them, and I'm looking forward to it. As long as we're allowed to and it's safe, we're going to go.
Okay, good.
And that goes out January 16th. That's going. And again, I don't want to get my hands locked on this, but as long as all the ports allow us to do this, we're going to Key West, we're going to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Georgetown, Grand Cayman, and then coming back. The one in December is Aruba and St. Kitts and something else. I mean, we're having fun. And at the end of the day, God, that's all I want to do. I worked enough. I want to have a good time.
Right. Yeah, and so. you bring, listen, I mean this, and I mean this. You bring people so much joy when you sing, Michael. People, all right. I know you've heard me say this, but there's a lot of people today on here that haven't. And any entertainer out there with an incredible voice, okay, will understand what I mean by this, because I'm an Elvis fan. And to me, no one's ever been greater than Elvis, okay? To me, right? Here's Elvis, and I say this all the time, and here's Michael D'Amore, because I've never heard anyone hit the notes like Michael has. And listen, I heard him live doing opera, and he was a man and a woman. I heard him do Sonny and Cher. Okay, he was a man and a woman. Listen, the guy is off the charts. The guy is off the charts. Okay,
The guy is
So-
insane, is what he is.
the guy is insane, but I'm insane too, but we're insane in a good way. We're insane in a funny, great way to help bring some joy to people. You know what I mean?
So there is a bunch of things. When this whole thing happened, there were shows that were canceled that people wanted to do remote shows. I've been doing Zoom concerts, which, you know, some of them that I did in place of the shows that were booked. I did a bunch of benefits, raising money for different organizations that were reaching out to me, and I was home. We had reached out to the local food bank to try to set some things up to work with them. I'm doing an event, and I have to look it up, but I'm doing something for Wreaths Across America. That's coming up, and if you've never heard of that for the vets, that's the laying of the wreaths at the graves.
Incredible.
So
Incredible.
we're raising money for that. So there's a bunch of things that I've been involved with behind the scenes. There's a group down here in my own community that I'm a part of, and they raise money for different causes. So that there's been a lot of things going on that, you know, it doesn't get publicized. It's not meant to be out there. It's just meant to do some good.
All right.
So I'm
So
looking forward to, I could tell by
Hold
the
on.
smile on your face.
I know.
something-
Hold on. Somebody just asked about you singing. Just do me one favor, and then we'll talk about a full song. Just sing "Jerry Baby" one more line. Come on, one more time.
Same one.
Same one for one line. Come on.
Jerry baby. Oh, Jerry, can you come out tonight? I'm
Woo.
starting to feel like that wind-up monkey again. I can't.
There you go, Ellie. All right. So listen, she wanted to know, are you going to be singing a song? So I just had to throw that in for her. Can you sing a song for us, a cappella?
Why has it got to be a cappella?
Well, you could do what you need to do with your music, but you know we've been having musical issues today.
We were having musical issues. I know we were having musical issues, and this is where and see the people behind the scenes. I have to do this because he deserves it.
Okay.
The people behind the scenes that you never see and hear, these are the guys that are yanking their hair out right now because she's asking me to do a song and I mentioned music, and all of a sudden they all just sprung up in their chairs. You can't see them. They're all behind the scenes going, oh, he's not going to do that. Oh, tell me he's not going to do that. And they're grabbing things and they're sliding things and they're moving things because they don't know what's about to happen. So everybody say a little prayer for Ruben right now because Ruben's losing his mind. Ruben, I love you, buddy.
We love you, Ruben. Here we go, baby. We're going to do a song.
We'll do just a little
Okay.
something.
A little song. Come on. A little more than a little song.
When your baby leaves you all alone and nobody calls you on the phone, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Come on, baby. Just cry to me. That's a pretty tune, isn't it?
That's it. That's what we
it.
get.
That's it.
You've
I
got
gotta tell you about that song.
All right, tell us.
There's a couple of songs I do in my show. And there's a couple of people in here that I think will remember or recognize. One of the things I've done over the years, and I'm very proud of, is I used to do a Righteous Brothers tribute with a guy named Angel Rissoff.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Angel is no longer with us. Angel passed a few years ago. One of the most talented cats I've ever worked with, and I learned so much from him. And that version that I was just doing is of his version. He re-released that song. And that's his version. So when I do the one-man show, I'll do one or two of Angel's songs, and I'll talk about Angel in the show because it's the only way I know to keep him alive. So I try to stick those in there anywhere I can, and I talk about him, and I talk about the time that we got to perform together. And for those of you that don't know, Angel was in the New York Blues Music Hall of Fame. Angel was a member of Little Isadore and the Inquisitors. He was Little Leopold. Angel was with Kenny Vance and the Planetones for years. He was a Planetone, and he was a recording artist in his own right. And I miss him, and I miss talking to him and working with him. So anytime I do one of those tunes, I always have to talk about him because that's why I do them. I do them to keep
Yeah,
his
sure.
memory alive.
Yep, and they're saying rest in peace, Angel. Michael Zandman's in the house. Yes. Jane Fox. Yes. Rest in peace. Yep.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Jane
Eric's in the
was
house.
well. So yeah, I mean, there's so many great tunes. I mean, my goodness, but
Wait, what
Uh-oh.
about? Come on, the baby song.
The baby song.
Excuse me.
Which one? She has several now.
Okay, so which
been a
one? Okay, so which is the first one that you did for her? Bob Kulik is in the house. Bob, he's getting surgery, and I don't think it's till tomorrow. But hi, sweetheart, Bob Kulik from the Happenings, everybody. He is in the house. He's saying hi to us. We love you, Bob. Yep. Woo.
I miss you, buddy. I'm looking forward to coming up there and catching you working. I feel like I'm missing everything being down here. Every time I get on, I see you guys are doing something else. I hope you're doing well, and good luck tomorrow, buddy.
Yes, we love him. We love Bob.
So I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. I am sure because I know who you're talking.
Yes,
I know him.
I know you know.
Yeah, no. We're not going to do all that fun stuff today.
Well, you
Well,
got to sing something. You got to sing something for them because they're yelling at me.
They're yelling.
They're yelling.
Surgery's on Monday.
He needs to sing, is what they're saying.
I need to sing.
Yeah. You don't want them yelling at me, right? I mean, you don't want that to happen.
Well, I mean, we could sit and talk about it for a while.
Here we go, guys.
This is one of the ones I've done for my daughter. You're my love. You're my angel. You're the girl of my dreams. I thank you for waiting patiently. Daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. Ooh, I've waited for this moment just to be by your side. Your best friend Ronan told me you had teardrops in your eyes. Your daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. Did you want the whole thing? Keep going. It wasn't on a Sunday, and it wasn't on a Tuesday afternoon. But no matter what the day is, I made a promise to get home soon. Oh, how I've waited for this moment just to be by your side. Your best friend Ronan told me you have teardrops. Thank you, Bob. In your eyes, your daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. Your daddy's home to stay. Your daddy's home to stay.
Thank you. You made everyone so
my pleasure.
happy right now. You made everyone so happy right now.
Thank you.
Wow.
That is my
So-
pleasure. I love doing that.
So, okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about the cruise situation. And this is why, because I want everybody out there who just tuned in to really know that this could be happening in January. Michael D. Moore is going to be on this cruise. Tell them again a little bit about that, because new people just came in.
So January 16th. Oh, I see the hearts. Thank you, everybody. Seriously, thank you. The January 16th cruise is on the Celebrity Apex. It's a brand new ship. It has yet to go out with passengers on it. That's how brand new it is. If they let us out and if it's deemed safe to go, we're going. If
Okay.
not, it'll get moved to, and we are booking the December cruise right now, and people are buying cabins. God bless them. I can't wait. And it's cool because I'm partnered with Expedia. They're giving me amazing deals on these. So the rates that you're getting on these is because of the group rates through the partnership with Expedia. And they're kicking butt with it. They really are. The prices are amazing, and it's including everything. So you can always call Melissa, 908-418-7062. And if you have questions, she'll go ahead and she'll take care of that. For my friends in Florida, I got some cool things going on down here. I relaunched the Southwest Florida Sock Hops, and I'm doing a bunch of them, and they're all on my website. And it's an evening where I get to do strictly oldies. I get to do strictly doo-wop and rock and roll. So it's strictly 50s and 60s. I perform for 3 hours. There's always a dance floor, and we have an amazing time at these things. So right now I have them running in Englewood, Florida. I have them running in Bonita Springs, Florida. There's a third location that we're waiting to pull the trigger on, and as soon as we get the green light, we're going to start promoting that as well. But it's all at michaeldiabor.com. The big ones in March at the end of the Sock Hops, we're planning it to have the last ones for the season will be a prom. So we're all getting dressed up and we're decorating the rooms, and we're going to do the prom king and queens, and we're going to do all of this fun stuff.
That's great.
There's a lot of cool things going on with that.
Are you dressing up as the prom king?
I'm dressing up as a singer. I'm bringing my own microphone. Yeah.
I'd love to see the crown, the whole bit. I want videos,
No, the king and the queen have to be in the crowd. They can't be somebody from the stage. I have a dinner show coming up December 3rd with my band down here, not the Capris, but my band. These are the guys that I do country clubs and corporate events with. They're amazing players. Tickets are on sale for that. I'm doing my annual Christmas show Saturday, December 12th down here. Last year, I brought the baby out on stage, and she sang with me. There's just a lot of cool stuff going on. So I can't complain. We're making lemonade out of lemons.
You got to go to Ireland, I hear. Ella's making plans, baby.
I will be there in a heartbeat. We were setting up Germany and Austria. There were calls coming in to go play when COVID hit.
Oh.
And one of them was over this summer, and there were way too many contingencies to be able to travel abroad and get back. So hopefully 2021 we'll be able to do all of that. But yeah, God, I'll come. You let me know where. I'll be there with a mic in my hand. Jeez.
It's hurt me as well. I've traveled all over the world. You know that, Michael. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Germany. And I got to tell you, Ella, those Irish men in skirts, baby, or kilts, I should say, are pretty hot. Just saying.
So glad you clarified the kilt for the skirt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
The kilts, baby, the kilts.
Irish men in skirts are a problem, but kilts are fine. So she's saying, who's saying December 12th is her birthday?
Oh, our other friend Ella. Happy birthday. December 12th is Ella's birthday, not Ellie, Ella. Oh,
Ella, what state are you in, Ella?
Florida.
Are you in Florida?
Yeah, Ella's in Florida.
Where in Florida, Ella?
She's friends. She's good friends with Pablo, and Ella just lost her husband, right, Ella? And I'm
Oh, I'm
sorry
sorry.
about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Danny Povio's in the house as well. How you doing, Danny? Yes, Ella. We love you, Ella. Yes. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Yep, she lives by Pablo.
And if I knew where that was, I don't want to put it out there. I don't want to
Okay.
ask. I know they're on the West Coast up north somewhere,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was
I mean, not too far from Kathy because we all kind of met at our favorite Irish pub.
okay. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh, the stories, folks. The stories. If we
Okay.
could share some of the stories, okay. What this woman did to Elvis when she visited, I'm not going there.
No. Listen, I waited my whole life to lay on that man's bed, okay?
I had a woman. Robin said Lakeland. Okay. I had a woman at one of my shows. God, it can't be more than 6 weeks ago. Sweetheart of an old lady. She's sitting there with a group of people, and one of the women whispered in my ears, and she said, "Elvis asked her out. She turned him down."
Stop it.
So I walked around the table and I said, "So I hear you had an offer for a date and you didn't go." And she said, "Well, geez, I didn't know who he was going to be when he asked me out." She said, "But yeah, she was from where he grew up," and said, "I met him and he was a nice boy." And she says, "You just didn't do that. You didn't spend time with boys." And had I known, I was like, "Yeah, well, it's okay." Sweet.
First of all, what did she have to know? Just seeing him was enough for me.
Well, it was a different time, though. Come on, you didn't just.
Honey, I don't care what time it was. Seeing Elvis asked you out. I don't care if it was 2,000 years ago. I would have said yes. Okay?
Listen, somebody just said December 9th is also Kenny's birthday. That's correct. Yeah. I haven't seen
birthday,
anybody.
Kenny. Woo!
I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Unfortunately, they scroll quicker than I can.
There's so many, guys. We're not ignoring you. I promise once the show's over, we will say hello to everyone there, and I will do my best to like everything and respond.
So Michael, are you telling me you would have dated Elvis if he asked you out to?
Heck yeah, baby. That's right. It's Elvis, damn it. It's right, Michael. Michael, you're one of my favorites now, baby. You are now one of my favorites. Michael Zaman is in the house. Damn it, it's Elvis. Honey,
You need
yes.
to sing to me on your. I will sing to you, Ella, on your birthday. You tell me what you want me to sing to you on your birthday, and if I could get you to drive south, I'll get you in the theater. You come see the show, and I will definitely sing happy birthday for you. My God! And if you can't get here, you message me on Facebook. Did you ever see the ads for Cameo, the company Cameo.com?
Yes.
Okay, so I just did my first Cameo. It was
Okay.
so cool. So they reached out to me. I was shocked that they had a request for me to do a cameo. And it turned out he's a musician who also has my name.
Oh.
So every time he looks his own stuff up, I pop up.
Wait, Michael D'Amore is his name, the whole thing?
His name is Michael D'Amore. He's a guitar player. So his wife reached out through Cameo and got a hold of me, and they wanted me to do a cameo for his birthday because apparently he may have me on Facebook. You might be seeing this. When he looks himself up or his own career, he keeps finding me. So I did this whole happy birthday cameo thing, which was so cool. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but Ella, I will sing to you by all means.
Michael D'Amore, there's more than one of you.
That's what my wife said. Took a stiff drink.
Oh my goodness, I love your
When I
wife.
did that video with the four of me, I think I was doing Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, and I did green screen overdubs of me. And my wife came into the studio and she's looking at the screen and she goes, "Jesus, if there was four of you, I'd jump out in front of the
Oh my goodness. So let's go back in time a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about for people that are viewing you on my show for the first time here. Let's go back in time a little bit with when your career really started and when you started singing with the Capris and now what's happening. Just a little tidbit of each.
When it started or the Capris? There's a
No,
lot of time between that.
No, I want to know because I ask a lot of my entertainer friends, like when they started, when they knew that this is what they were going to do?
Oh, I was young.
Yep.
I was very young. Um, I mean, I was singing as a kid, but I was singing professionally at 16 years old.
Wow.
And I signed my first record deal at 19. So, I mean, I was young. I knew what I wanted to do. Then I got married to my first wife, who did not want me to be a musician.
Oh.
I got out of the business. I stopped performing for quite a few years.
Oh.
And I joke all the time. She didn't want me to be a musician, and she didn't want me to have a ponytail, because I had a ponytail then too.
And you
Okay.
still have it. Show them your ponytail.
It's here. I don't know if you could see this lighting.
There it is. Yes.
And I did realize that I needed to get rid of the wife and get the ponytail back. So that's what I did. Got back in the music business. But I've done this my whole life. It's what I know. It's what I love. I'm very, very fortunate. I've gotten to work with some amazing people, and had a lot of people, when I kind of got off track, kicked me right dead in the butt, put me back on track. Amazing advice, and till this day, every show I'm learning. That's a never-ending process. But I had some really good people. I got to back up Jim Yester of the association and play with him and do all of his hits. And I'm a harmony fanatic, and I was let's just use the word little shit that thought he knew harmony till I sang with Jim.
Oh.
And man, did they take me to school.
Wow.
Said, you don't know nothing. And anybody who knows the association material, knows that harmony, it's not simple stuff. I learned so much from him, and benefiting from all of his years of experience. And he's still playing today. God bless him. He's in his 80s. He sounds fantastic. But that was harmony. That was real God, down to earth. So that they took me to school, and I learned so much. And working with Angel for years, I learned more from Angel than I think Angel ever realized he taught me. Being on stage with him all of those nights, and Angel was just an adamant pro. And the guys that would just bit by the bug, you knew this is what they were going to do. Well, that was Angel. Angel was a musician and a performer and an entertainer and a songwriter. I mean, it was just who he was. And I'll share a story with you. We were doing, not only did I work with Angel alone, but there was a period of time that I got to work with some really cool people. Murray Weinstock, Jerry Friedman, who's a guitar player.
Yeah.
He's actually the guy that played the lick on My Eyes Adored You for Frankie Valli. He did all of Gloria Gaynor stuff at one point in the studio. I mean, he was an amazing musician. Gary Bonner, who wrote Happy Together, that the Turtles recorded, and Angel, and we worked as the X-Tones. They were all former Planetones. Wow. So we got together and we would go do these shows. And that's where I started working with Angel. And I'll never forget, we were doing a show, and wherever we were playing, we had to do like 2 1-hour sets or something. And I remember calling Angel, going, Angel, I'm looking at this, and we're short. Yeah, don't worry about it. Angel, hey, don't worry. Typical Bronx boy. Don't worry.
And he meant it.
And the day of the show, we showed up, and I'm looking at this, and there's just not enough meat on the bone to do the show. And I said, Angel, he goes, don't say it. Don't worry. And we get up there, and I watched him conduct the band from the stage while we were going. And before you knew it, we were running over. It was like, and I was in awe watching, the confidence, you can't buy experience. Okay.
No.
You have to do it yourself.
You're right.
That was just one of the things. Until this day, I conduct my band on stage from watching him so calmly and so professionally, even if he was gritting his teeth while he was doing it, just so smooth. It was so amazing to work with him, and then you fast forward all these years later, and I wind up getting an offer to sing with the Capris, which was so cool. All professionals, all good guys. I think we had a couple of rehearsals, and the first show was on the book, and we were performing.
Amazing.
And it's cool. It's good music, and it's good stuff, and they're good boys, and I'm just proud to be a part of it. You know.
Ken Brady is in the house from the casinos, everyone. He's saying hello.
Ken, how are you?
He's saying hello. Ken Brady from the casinos. Then you can tell me goodbye. I've got a friend from high school. Dave Toppin is in the house. How you doing, sweet pea? Listen, this is, I have to say this, okay? Facebook is incredible, and it's great if you use it for good. Okay? Because I hear so many negative things. People are like, oh, I want to get off it. No, listen, I only use it for good, and I just love it. I'm connecting with people I never thought I'd ever see again. So I love it. And look, here we are today entertaining you. Right, Michael?
Well, I mean, Facebook didn't have anything to do with you and I meeting.
No.
We all know how that happened. But yeah, if there's a good in Facebook.
So let's tell everyone how that happened. Let's give a shout out to Aunt Nancy.
Aunt Nancy. Oh, my God. So ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, and I think you and I have probably told this story. Forgive me for looking down. I'm trying to get back to the bottom of the comment.
It's okay.
We've talked about this before. Yes. Aunt Nancy, God bless her. I get a message through Facebook, as a matter of fact.
So wait, there you go. It has to do with Facebook.
It does have to do with Facebook, from Aunt Nancy, and she says, my niece has a radio show, and she'd really love to interview you. Would you be willing to do the interview? I said, sure, not a problem. So I give her my number. We went back and forth a little bit. Finally, my phone rings. It's none other.
No, my phone rings. She gave you my number,
okay.
Right?
Either way, whoever dialed the number.
No, my phone rang because I said what you're going to say.
Okay. So I call her, whichever way. I'm lucky I know where I am right now.
No, go ahead.
And she says to me, and I quote, I'm so glad we're finally getting to talk. I'm so excited. How's your brother? I said, pardon? She said, how's your brother? I'm sure he's doing fine, but why would you ask? She said, isn't this Bobby Valley? No. Apparently, Aunt Nancy was messaging a bunch of people to get interviewed, and she was going back and forth. So she thought I was Bobby Valley, and she wanted to know how Frankie was doing.
So what happened, guys, was this. My Aunt Nancy from Staten Island, who I absolutely love, she has been involved in all this, doo-wop and oldies forever since she was young, right? Anyway, she got in touch with Michael D'Amore. She got in touch with Bobby Valley. She got in touch with a few other entertainers and calls me this particular day and says, okay, listen, they're going to call you, but Bobby Valley's going to call you in 5 minutes. And it was Michael.
Bobby, if you're watching, how are you, buddy?
We love Bobby too. We love Bobby too. That was great.
Oh, God. Oh, I have to mention, and while we're talking about Facebook, I have my personal page. Okay. There's also a band page that you can go and hit like. Go hit like. Go to the Michael D'Amore band page, because the personal page very soon is just going to have my personal stuff. It's going to have, pictures of my dogs and funny quotes and all of that. The
and
personal
the baby.
Page, just doesn't work for this. So eventually, if you want to know about the shows and the cruises and ticket specials and all of this, it's going to be on the band page. So if you haven't already, go to the band page, hit like. As a matter of fact, maybe I can put a link in here real quick, and and they can click on that. I think I can do that while we're talking. Last time I checked, I can still talk and chew gum at the same time, although not as efficiently as I used to. But I get close.
I think it's all of us through all this. We're all, me too. I'm forgetting things. Listen. All right. So everyone knows I'm on different networks. I'm on 5 networks, right? And up until this year, I'm so efficient. I'm ridiculously anal, and I never mess up. I have 3 books. Okay, never mess up. Well, let me tell you something, Michael.
Talk about those books.
My 3 books, my date books, my radio, 2 radio books. Oh, you have no idea. But this year, through all this mess, I've been
Yeah, but
putting dates
most
with
people have
wrong
digital
names.
calendars. That was the
You
point
know,
that I was
no,
making.
no, 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 no. I've been putting the wrong names with the dates. Okay. I just put an ad out. Okay.
Oh
I
no.
just put an ad out, and he messaged me and he said, "It's this Wednesday." And I said, Larry Chance, by the way, it was Larry Chance. Larry Chance is 80 years old. I'll be 60. And he had to correct me. I said to Larry, would you please visit me in the nursing home? Okay. So we're
Oh,
all losing it through
yeah,
this.
we all have digital calendars that have electronic alarms that ring and
But what
buzz.
happens if something happens to that and then you're done? See, I'm not done because I have all my stuff, you know.
I know. By the way, I just copied the link for the band
Yeah,
page
there
into
it
the
is.
chat. So if you click that, just hit like.
Tina,
It's
there it is. There's his fan page, everybody. Tina, it's right there, sweetheart, because she asked for it. Yep.
yeah, just click that and
Okay.
uh,
Guys, if you want to
Ella, send me a friend. Actually, Ella,
you guys, yeah, you guys send Michael a friend request. He's not going to remember to do all this, guys. Okay, and if he can accept it, he will. I promise.
no, as a matter of fact, Ella, it's done already. It's there. Just click it. And every
All
once
right.
in a while, I'm actually on my game. You know, if somebody wouldn't mind calling my wife and telling her, because
So,
she looks at me like I'm hopeless.
and Ella said she might sing you a song as well, Ellie.
Ooh,
No,
that I'd like.
Ella, not Ellie. Ella said she might sing you a song as well because she sings. Just so you know. Just so you
Oh,
know.
so Ella, I can go to your page and check some things out. You sing it on your page, I hope.
Yeah.
And
Ellie, yeah, we're talking about Ella and Ellie. So there's two women fighting over you right now.
oh, in my dreams. In my dreams.
So what else? What else can we talk about?
Oh God, look, and I have to say this because it's so strange sometimes for Jerry and I to have a conversation because we do this, you know, relatively often, and we catch up and we talk and we chat and we banter and we BS. So then we come on to something like this, and it's like, what can we talk about? What can't we talk about? What did we already talk about? It gets a little strange sometimes. And we have been known to have conversations that only her and I knew what the hell was going on because there was some pretense behind it. I don't know. UPS could be at the door. I should get up now.
You should call Frankie Sweets and see if he answers.
I should call Frankie Sweets and see if he
Yes.
answers.
Guys,
Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you who Frankie Sweets is, everyone. Frank Perry. If you ever want to hear an incredible keyboard player, it's Frank Perry. He's on Facebook. He's a good friend of ours, and he goes by Frankie Sweets. And he is crazier than crazy, off the wall, incredible. He even plays with his feet. He is
I'm so glad
unbelievable.
you said feet.
Yes, with his feet, guys. Well, listen.
My eyes went no.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past him.
Poor Ruben is losing hair by the minute right now. This is the craziness that we call our lives, by the way. I mean, this is normal. This is how we are. No, it went to voicemail.
All right. So, Frankie Sweets, we love you. We love you, Sweets.
I see Ella mentioned Danny Boy.
Yes.
That's always been an absolute favorite of mine. And so much so that I re-released it. That's on my last CD. It's on my favorite. Oh yeah, I love that song. I've been
Ken Brady. Ken Brady's giving you a shout out. Ken Brady, we gave you a shout out too, baby.
Eddie.
Yep, we did. Ken Brady from the casinos. Then you can tell me goodbye. I am loving, you know, radio for me is incredible because look who I get to meet, all of you.
Remember, radio didn't have video and didn't have live streaming and didn't have interaction chat. This is a whole new wave, darling. And the fact that you've gotten this far, considering till this very day you have a VCR that blinks 12. Okay.
Isn't this crazy? Don K. Reed. Okay.
Don's
Imagine I got to interview him. I grew up listening to him. If anyone would have said that, I would have been like, oh, stop it. And Carol Burnett, I got to interview. I mean, think about it, Michael. Listen, I'm on cloud nine with everyone.
You don't ask why, you just say thank you.
It's right.
That's the key. I'm going to do a little piece of this for her because I pulled it up because
I love it. I knew you were looking.
Oh, Danny boy, pops the boy. From glen to glen, and down the mountainside, the summer's gone, and the roses are falling. It's you must go, and I must buy. There's a little.
Incredible. Incredible. Ellie's saying awesome. I mean, come on.
It's fun. I mean, of all the things I could be doing, there's nothing I like doing more than that. I mean, I'm in my studio. This is where we're doing this right now. I live in this room. You know, this is my office. It's my studio. There is a new CD that's coming out with some really cool things on it. I'm still picking material. I'm still recording material. I have enough material to release 3 CDs at this point. I've changed my mind so much.
Okay.
I just redid "You Are," which was a Killer Cadillacs tune that the Capris had re-released. So I redid that. That's on the CD. I'm doing some 80s stuff on here, which is really cool. Somebody's Baby by Jackson Browne I covered on the new CD. Hungry Eyes from Eric Carmen is now in the show. It's in the concert. It's on the new CD. So there's a mix of oldies and doo-wop, and the Dubs have a great tune. Don't ask me.
The Dubs.
I just redid "Don't Ask Me to Be Lonely." It's a great song. So at some point that it will be out. Mike, we've heard that promise before.
And Ken Kojak, he wants to know, do you have your kilt on? He does. I got to see it, but he won't show you on screen, he said.
Yeah, no. You see, that's the cool part about 2020. When I do these shows, I just have to wear a shirt. I don't have to put any pants on. Linda, I swear to God, Linda, these songs are done. I've done so many songs since now Linda's breaking my chops, and she's doing it rightfully. So this CD probably had 3 release dates that have come and gone. And at first it was because I was busy and I didn't have enough time to get in here and do it. Now that I have the time, I'm picking new tunes and recording. So I could be putting out a box set, Linda. That's possible. I'm not sure yet. Am I reading this right? Is there 250 comments in this chat right now?
Yes, there are.
Cool.
I can't keep up with them.
Yeah, listen, share it. Michael can be or free to a good home. Can we block her? Hold on a second. Diane?
Who is that?
She's downstairs with my wife in my kitchen.
Oh, is she?
She's downstairs because I believe they're having dinner and my daughter has soccer. So I saw her mention my dinner was getting cold. She's breaking my chops.
Hi,
I'm going to
Diane.
bring the camera down there.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm like, who is this person?
Yeah.
That's
Thank
funny.
you, Linda. Love you too. I miss seeing everybody up north. I'm hoping, God willing, there are things on the calendar up north, and I'm going to, at my own peril.
Let's do that. Tell everyone what's happening now with your calendar. Yes.
So there's a lot of stuff in Florida. There's that show I was talking about in March. I'll let you know when we get the green light on that. We are scheduled to play in Cerritos, California on April 18th. So if the world comes normal enough, I believe we're supposed to be at the State Theater, same State Theater in April,
Yep.
if we're allowed to do it. We're going to be in Pittsburgh in May. We're going to be in Schenectady, New York. I'm sorry, Englewood, New Jersey on May 8th. So as long as these things come about, anybody in here that's an Oldies fan or a Led East fan, I've been hired to perform Led East, the concert Friday night by myself. So that will be at that's Parsippany Hilton Hotel on Labor Day weekend. I'll be doing the Friday night concert with the Symphonics. And then Saturday, I believe, is Shirley Austin Reeves and the Tokens. Sunday, I believe, Barbara Harris and the Toys and Jersey Sound and Memories Music. So there's a lot of, there's things coming up if the world allows it to happen.
Right.
That's really the key. So
Right.
I keep telling everybody, I don't talk politics. You believe what you
Nope.
believe, and you follow your heart. But the only thing I tell people all the time is the only thing we know is we don't know. So we're going to use a little bit of common sense, and we're going to find a way to get through this. And we're going to try to do it as happy and healthy as we possibly can. And listen, I don't want anybody to be uncomfortable or feel like they're going to be ill, or everybody has to do what they need to do. I'm just hoping that sooner rather than later, there's a slightly more normal world that we can live in. It's not going to be normal if everybody's using the word normal as what it was in 2009.
Right.
That's not going to show its face for a while. Okay, it's going to be a new normal, but we're going to get there. And I just try to do everything I can to lift people up. If there's something I can do, my God, that's my job. That's my job as a human being. Is just to try to be positive. And if I can make somebody smile, I'm going to do it. And it's been a strange year for a lot of people, and myself included. I had some really weird weeks. I think everybody's had some strange times with all of this. And, I have a friend today, Tom is having surgery. He's out of surgery now. We're all praying, and it's this conversation that keeps coming down the conveyor belt of who's ill and who's going through what and who's coping with what and who's recovering from what. So I just try to stay as positive as I possibly can, without losing my mind, the little bit that I still have.
Well, I want to say something about what you just said, because I want to thank all the essential workers that have been there. And we all know who you are. So thank you, first and foremost. But we forget a couple of essential workers, sanitation people, okay, and entertainers. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because Michael, listen, what you guys have done, all you entertainers out there, all the DJs out there, what you guys have done for us, you've kept us sane through this. And a lot of people are bedridden or home for a long time. And you guys have kept us sane through this. So I want to thank you, Michael, and all the entertainers and DJs listening today.
That's me doing my part. And I think, you have to forgive me because I do some of these, and I don't know if I told you this story. I don't know if we did this together.
Okay.
When this first happened, I remember doing the first couple of Facebook Lives,
okay,
and get messages from people saying, thank you so much, and this meant so much to us. And I'm going to be very honest, I wasn't getting it.
Oh.
I was equating that to finishing a show and having somebody come up to me and saying, we had a nice time. Thank you. That's what I was taking away from this. And I was getting these messages from people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now I got to fast forward and let everybody know that there's a woman on Facebook, and feel free to send her a friend request. I have never met her. I will. First opportunity I get, I'm going to meet this woman. Her name is Liz Dufour.
Okay.
Dufour. She's in Pennsylvania. She is a classically trained pianist, and she does a lot of piano bar work. And I was sitting on the couch with my wife. She's a songwriter. She's an amazing, amazing person. And every other Saturday night or so, she'll go live on Facebook.
What's her name on Facebook?
Liz, Liz, Dufour, Dufour.
Oh, you are. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm sitting on my couch one night with my wife sitting next to me, and I'm just scrolling, and I come across somebody had shared her page, and she's sitting there and she's playing and she's singing and she's playing, and she's got me smiling, she's got me laughing, she's got me with tears in my eyes, she's talking, and it took me almost an hour, and it hit me like a lightning bolt.
What people meant.
For an hour, I didn't think about anything but her.
We did talk. You and I did talk about this.
I wasn't sure if I had told you the story.
Yes.
So I sent her a message, and I said, you know, my God, I don't think you could possibly understand what has happened tonight, but I hope I get the opportunity to explain it to you. So I will meet her. I will fly up and catch her perform. She's just an incredible entertainer, and she's one of these entertainers, and anybody in here who's an entertainer and a singer will understand this. She means every syllable that comes out of her mouth. Wow. You feel every single note that this woman sings and plays, and that's a rare quality. You know, it's I don't want to refer to it as an older thing, but I think it was more common in the golden age of the American songbook and coming up. She's amazing, and she plays everything under the sun. She sings everything under the sun, and she's just so talented. But she was the one that showed me, like, oh my God,
that's what everybody's talking
about. I got it, you know. So yeah, I mean, check her out. She doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, except for a handful of messages I may have sent her. Okay. So yeah, if you say, yeah, Michael D'Amore was talking about you, that will scare the hell out of her. I don't want to do that. But she's really, really talented.
So Michael, we're coming up to the part of the show. We've got a few more minutes left where now I'm going to let you say whatever it is you'd like to say to your fans out there. Then I'm going to say
that for the last hour.
Then I'm going to say thank you, my thank yous to everyone. And then you'll close us with you singing a song. You will. Yes, you will. You will. So you go. Say anything you want to all your fans out there. Tell them how to get in touch with you, all that good stuff.
I've never referred to anybody as a fan. You know, I have friends. I have people that I'm honored to meet. There's no fans. You know, for me, if you've ever seen me perform or ever heard me perform, I thank you. You know, I thank you for allowing me to entertain you. And that's just the truth. That's how I feel about it. You know, there's a lot of things that are coming up that are really cool if they happen. I'm hoping they happen. If you have not been to my website, go check out the website. Again, I can't stress this enough. The mailing list. Get on the mailing list. It's the easiest thing to do. And also, don't forget the Facebook group, the Michael D'Amore group, and the band page. The link is in here with the comments. And if it's still there from when I copied it before, I can probably pop that back in there one more time. You can click that link and just hit like, and that'll get you on there. And check out what's coming up. And like I said, those of you that are comfortable coming out, God, come on down. Let's have some fun. Those of you that are still a little unsure, I just did a parking lot concert, $75 a parking space for 4 people. Came down, they fed them, and I performed outside. We're finding ways to entertain people. I do things live on Facebook from time to time. So get on the band page. That's how you'll know. Go to my YouTube channel, hit subscribe. I will do YouTube lives. If you didn't realize that you could do that, instead of Facebook, I do it on YouTube sometimes. And you just, if you hit subscribe and you hit that little bell with the lines, that means you're going to be notified. So if I go live, your phone or your computer goes ding, 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 and it lets you know it's coming. You know, it's the hardest part for me is to try to keep people up to date. And I want to try to give people information they want. If you don't want to know where I'm playing, don't hit the subscribe button. Don't hit the like button, because that's what's going to happen. But if you want to know what's coming up, and the new CD that Linda was talking about, and thank you for putting up that arrow. Yeah, it's michaeldamore.com. Absolutely no apostrophe. Everything's on there. If you do want to know, get on the mailing list, and hopefully we'll get to spend some time together. The world will be a little bit more normal. I haven't hugged this woman in it's got to be over a year.
I hate it.
You know, it's some point I'm going to get back up north. And by the way, I'm hoping that we're going to have some cruising coming out of the north. not just out of Florida. So I'm going to try to work on something out of a port in New York or New Jersey and getting out. So this way everybody doesn't have to fly down here to get on a ship and take off with me. So if I can fly up, we'll do that as well. So get on the mailing list. Everybody, most importantly, be happy, be safe, be healthy. And God willing, I'll see you the first opportunity I get to be with you.
So groovy. Yes, Michael, groovy.
Groovy.
So I want to say thank you to everyone out there listening. I want to say thank you for everyone in the chat. Share this video, guys. Of course, Michael, come on. I cannot wait to hug you. Give your wife and baby a hug from me. And I want to thank you again for honoring me with this incredible, incredible interview. You've made all of us extremely happy through all this with your music. And today you made me super happy with this interview. So having said that, I absolutely adore you. And what we're going to do now for all our listeners and fans, because yes, they are fans, we're going to close out. Okay, we're going to close out the Geri Petito Show with Michael D'Amore, with Michael D'Amore singing to all of you.
But did we pick a tune?
You can pick any tune you want. I surprised him, guys, with this. I'm bullying him.
God, I mean, bullying me is an understatement.
We don't care.
Oh, I know you don't. You know, people don't understand what you do to us entertainers. Okay, you just walk us into a place and go, "Hey, sing."
Hey, sing it, Mikey.
Okay, you know what? Let's do something apropos.
All right.
She's gonna hate me for this, but that's for putting me on the spot.
No, I won't.
It's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, don't you step on my blue suede shoes, eh? You can do anything but get off of my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes, eh? You can do anything but get off of my blue suede shoes. Come on, Geri, clap. She's dancing in her office. There she goes. Hey, we're finally getting some exercise today. Look at this. You can burn my hat, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes and don't step on my blue suede shoes, yeah. Oh, you can do anything but get off of my blue suede shoes. Miss Petito, I love you, darling. It is always a pleasure. You be well. You stay healthy till I get to see you in person. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you. Woo.
You made it, kid.
Is it over, Ruby?
Nah, he has his live.
And you're good.
And you're good.
I didn't make you pull